Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Are you ready for an exciting new year for all the latest box office movies? Moviegoers can expect some box office hits in 2020. We are here to reveal top 15 movies scheduled to hit theaters in 2020. Stay tuned, Vin Diesel and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fans. We also need to mention the new movies featuring Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson, and Tom Cruise. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that we can continue to make great content for you. Thank you for watching. Are you ready? When director James Cameron's Avatar hit theaters, the movie topped the box office and received great reviews. There is a sequel. Producers are currently working on tentatively releasing the second movie to the big screen in December of 2020. However, due to the countless amount of artistic special effects involved in making Avatar 2, the movie may not be ready for release until 2021. Now that might require a little bit of waiting time, but what you can do right now is like this video and subscribe. Our next top movie of 2020 is a film every DC comic book fan has been waiting for. Fans fell in love with Margot Robbie when she played the Joker's sidekick lover in the movie Suicide Squad. When Suicide Squad became a hit at the box office, the idea to feature Harley Quinn's character in another film was considered. Birds of Prey is directed by Cathy Yan and tells the story of Harley Quinn working alongside her team of female colleagues to fight a crime lord in Gotham City. Since the movie trailer was released, DC comic book fans are already embracing their seats to see the film. Birds of Prey is projected to ring in a high rating once it is released on the big screen. Now, if you're just as hyped as I am, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. The third top movie to hit theaters in 2020 is Black Widow. If you are a Scarlett Johansson fan, get ready for a movie packed with action and mind-blowing stunts. Black Widow's character was featured in Marvel Comics film Iron Man 2, the Avengers sequels, Captain Marvel, Captain America's Winter Soldier, and Civil War. Kate Shortland, an Australian writer and television director, is the movie's director. Black Widow's character will lead fans into the character's past before joining the characters of the Marvel Cinematic Avengers team. The film is set to release in May of 2020. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. The next top movie of 2020 hits the 4th spot on our list. This movie features Fast and Furious actor Vin Diesel and is another comic book fan fave. Valiant Comics character Bloodshot will finally get a chance at the box office. Vin Diesel plays a Marine who was killed in a mission and reborn into a self-healing fighting machine. The plot is someone like 2014's RoboCop film. The only difference is Bloodshot's character is a Marine whose body was transformed into a super weapon with the use of biological technology and an experimental research and seeks revenge for his wife's murder. The movie will be released in February of 2020. Are you ready for our next top movie pick for 2020? Before we move on, don't forget to hit that like button below and subscribe. The 5th movie to top our list for 2020 is The Conjuring Part 3. The sequel for the last 2 Conjuring films received positive reviews by movie critics and is expected to be a hit like the last 2 Conjuring films. James Wan is not directing the next sequel to the film. Wan will assist in co-producing the movie project while Michael Chaves fills the director's seat to direct the next sequel. The first 2 Conjuring films separately grossed more than $50 million at the box office. Hold on to the popcorn and soda, everyone. When this film is released in September of 2020, expect to see some interesting new state-of-the-art horror effects. Fast and Furious fans, be ready for the 9th sequel to hit theaters in 2020. The Fast and Furious franchise is our number 6 movie list for 2020. Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Ludacris, Tyrese Gibson, and the rest of the FNF characters will be the cast of the 9th sequel. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jason Statham will not be in the cast of the 9th FNF film. However, music artists Cardi B and Demi Lovato will be featured in the 9th installment of the film. The Fast and Furious franchise never fails moviegoers because every installment of the franchise is full of action, rigged with risky stunts, and rapid special effects. Fast and Furious 9 will be full of surprises and hits theaters in May 2020. If you're ready for that thrill ride, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. The number 7 spot of our 2020 movie list is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Part 3. The Harry Potter books written by J.K. Rowling turned heads on the big screen. The Harry Potter franchise grossed in more than $50 million in profits. The prequel dates back before Harry Potter was born to pre-Hogwarts. If you enjoy science fiction and fantasy, J.K. Rowling's written works are still enticing fans to head to the movie theaters for exciting entertainment. If you enjoyed the first two installments of the Fantastic Beasts trilogies, you will enjoy the third sequel. There is some speculation that the movie will not hit theaters until 2021. However, although not confirmed, the movie may be released sometime around the 2020 holiday season. Moving on to our 8th top movie of 2020 is The Gentleman. This film is about drug lords and gangsters. The plot is quite interesting and contains some added comic relief. The movie will be released in January 2020, featuring popular celebs such as Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Grant, Crazy Rich Asians star Henry Golding, and Colin Farrell. The 9th movie of 2020 is in connection with the Marvel Cinematic Universe franchise. What more do Marvel comic book fans want from the Marvel Studios universe? More action, more heroes, lots of stunts, special effects, and popular masked heroes working to fight villains and crime. Marvel Studios is set to release more Marvel films to the big screen. Black Widow, soon to be released in 2020, The Eternals, set to release in November of 2020, will feature Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, and other celebrities. Right now, production planning for Black Panther 2 and casting for Spider-Man 3 are in the works for release after 2020. Marvel Studios has released more successful films for fans than DC Comics. News critics and writers are now saying despite the huge successful films released by Marvel Studios, DC Comics is willing to compete with Marvel Studios to begin creating films related to the DC comic book industry. Are you ready for the cutest top hit movie scheduled for release in 2020? Illumination Entertainment, in conjunction with Universal Studios, is working on the final production of Minions 2. Minions 2 is our 10th hit movie on our list. The Minion characters were first introduced in the Despicable Me movie sequels. The little Twinkie-like creatures received rights to their own film in 2015. Due to the positive ratings received by the viewers and the amount of money the first movie grossed, Universal Studios felt it would be a great idea to create a sequel for the beloved miniature characters. Be ready to grab your seats. Minions 2 hits theaters in August of 2020. Remember Disney's animated movie Mulan? The live-action movie version of the Disney film hits theaters in March of 2020. If you enjoyed the animated version of Mulan with Eddie Murphy voiced as Mushu the dragon, then you might enjoy the live-action film. The plot mirrors the same as the animated movie to keep the storyline consistent. However, the movie is not a musical like the original animated version, and the funny characters with voiceovers played by Eddie Murphy or George Takei will not be in the film. Chinese-born actress Liu Yifei will play the main character who disguises herself as a male soldier to help her ill father in the movie. Movie viewers are not yet speculating on whether the movie will be successful in the box office. However, based on recent social media polls, Disney character fans are quite anxious to see the film. And this is why Mulan was placed number 11 on our top list. Now, I can't wait to see the live-action version of Mulan. If you agree, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are now ready to reveal the 12th top 2020 movie on our list. X-Men: The New Mutants. The director, team of co-producer and creators are not releasing too many clues about the movie in the trailer. Therefore, when the movie is released, X-Men fans will be able to determine whether X-Men: The New Mutants is the pre- or post-story that leads off the original X-Men sequels. Remember the solo film about Logan, aka the Wolverine? Logan meets his clone, Lara, who was produced in a laboratory with his own DNA by scientists. X-Men: The New Mutants is not at all a movie about children being produced in a lab with mutant DNA. Instead of making the movie more superhero-based, director Josh Boone centralizes the film into a thriller. The movie tells the story about teens with mutant powers who struggle to find out what their purpose is in life, and the mutant teens are involuntarily institutionalized at an undisclosed facility. The mutant teens later discover they are prisoners in a strange environment with mutants who are considered more dangerous than they are. Thanks for sticking with us, movie fans. We are moving right into our next top movie of 2020. Top Gun. Maverick made lucky number 13 on our list. When Tom Cruise made it into Hollywood, the actor grew a large fan base after his role as Maverick in the first 1986 Top Gun film. It has been more than 30 years since the first movie premiered in theaters. Movie industry leaders felt it was time to release another sequel of the military action-packed film. The movie is scheduled for release in June 2020, and social media fans are already raving about this new film. Tom Cruise rocks whenever he portrays a member of the military in the film industry, and fans love him. The 1992 movie featuring Jack Nicholson and Demi Moore in A Few Good Men, and the 2012 film Cruise starred in as Jack Reacher were also a box office hit. Get ready to hold on to your seats when Top Gun: Maverick is released, ladies and gentlemen, because this movie will be one exciting ride. We are almost at the end of our 15 top movies of 2020. The movie that made number 14 on our list, Underwater. The movie stars Kristen Stewart, Jessica Henwick, TJ Miller, and Gunnar Wright. You must see the trailer to this new film. The movie is full of suspense. A team of researchers are working below the ocean's floor to study marine life. When they start drilling, the team encounters something very mysterious lurking below the ocean's floor. The team will find themselves trying to save their lives from the unknown encounter. The trailer does not reveal the mystery creature the group of researchers are trying to protect themselves from. Therefore, you must watch the movie when it is released in January of 2020. Finally, we are at the end of our top 2020 movie list. The number 15 top movie of 2020 is Venom 2. Venom grossed more than $200 million at the box office. The first movie was directed by Ruben Fleischer and starred Tom Hardy as the main character. Tom Hardy will once again play Eddie Brock in Venom 2. Andy Serkis will direct the second film. Venom 2 is scheduled for release in October of 2020. This is it, movie fans! We are done sharing our top 15 movies of 2020. We hope you come back and visit us again to view more of our content. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you can keep up with all of our amazing content. We hope to see you back again soon.